Alright guys, so if you've ever played the game Marry One, Sleep With One, and Kill One, we're basically going to be doing that with sports cards. Buy, sell, hold. And I know this sounds absolutely ridiculous. If you guys have ever heard my podcast with awesome hockey card guru Mike DiStefano from TSN Radio, this is basically what we're doing, right? I'm being forced to buy a card, sell a card, and hold a card. Again, guys, this is all theoretically speaking, but basically Mitch and I, we compiled a list of around 50 or 60 athletes. Either way, it's up there, right? We got a ton of athletes within a generator, and Mitch is going to hit the generator. We're going to pick 3 athletes and 3 specific cards, and much like that game, I then have to choose buy, sell, or hold. So even if I necessarily believe that I should buy all 3 cards, I still have to categorize one for each. So this is going to be crazy. We're going to try to make this as fun as possible. I want you all to kind of delve into my brain and kind of get my thought process for this. And also, to make it more fun for you all, why don't you play along with me and leave it down in the comments. What would you do for these 3 cards? Again, right now, I have no idea which 3 cards are going to pop up. Of course, I know the athletes, but again, I don't know how it's going to generate. So, Mitch, hit the button. But our first card is going to be a guy who was in a lot of soccer news, and that's Lionel Messi. More specifically, probably one of the hottest products right now, 2014 Prism World Cup. Prism as well, so that's going to be an interesting card, and I believe that's going for what, 4,600 Canadian right now.
Yeah, one just sold for 4,656.
Okay, so 4,656.
And 71 cents.
And 71 cents. Of course, you can't forget that. Okay, so that's card number 1. What's card number 2?
Prism World Cup, Kylian Mbappe, PSA 10.
Okay, so it seems like we got another soccer player. 2018 Kylian Mbappe, Prism PSA 10. What did that card recently sell for?
2,294.25.
Okay, so right off the bat, that's interesting because that kind of tells me that's around half the price of a guy like Lionel Messi. And Messi's done it all, and he's done it for a much longer time. I don't even think Mbappe is even half the age of Lionel Messi. So right off the bat, that's already telling me, okay, so I have those 2 guys. And Mitch, what is the third card? Oh, wow.
$14,560.
So LeBron James rookie card, Topps Chrome PSA 10, recently sold for around $14,000. Okay.
$14,560.
This is going to be difficult, and I know no matter what, there's always going to be the people who don't necessarily agree with me. But again, I have to realistically categorize one of each. And honestly, I'm already having a great time playing this. It's just the thought process. So we got a $14,000 LeBron. We got a 4,600, let's call him 4,500 Lionel Messi, and then what was it, 2,000 in change for Kylian Mbappe. And I need to buy, sell, and hold one.
You have to.
And I have to. Okay, so right off the bat, what screams the easiest decision to me, and actually this might be one of the easier ones, but again, I just want to take you all through my thought process. Kylian Mbappe, young up-and-coming player, extremely young. His card price is already going for basically half of what Messi's going for. I'm going to have to hold him. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead here and say I'm going to hold Kylian Mbappe because there's another World Cup that happens, and if he happens to win back-to-back World Cups, and if he goes 2 for 2, you're just going to see a lot. And right now, the thing with Messi is there's a lot of people who don't really like Messi and everything that's going on with, okay, I'm transferring, no, I'm not. And again, just for record's sakes, this is probably why you shouldn't have your dad be your agent, because, there's a lot of legal and legality stuff that goes into this. Which I guess then means when it comes to a guy like Lionel Messi, in my opinion, probably the second greatest soccer player of all time. And honestly, I put him right below Pele. I'll still say it. There, I said it. I truly believe Pele is the greatest footballer of all time. And again, I'm probably going to get roasted for that. But again, this is my show and this is my opinion, so it doesn't really matter. So when it comes to Messi, what is Messi's card again? 4,000?
4,600.
Okay, so this is going to sound really weird. I would say he's a buy. I feel like he's still got another World Cup. And correct me if I'm wrong, I don't believe he's ever won a World Cup. And it's very likely that he may never win a World Cup. But I'm also banking on the more than likely fact that he will eventually be transferred over to the English Premier League. And I feel like the Premier League is just that. It's the Premier League of soccer. And there's a lot of eyeballs on that. Messi's still insane. Last year, he still led La Liga in goals, and his assists were still up there. He's a very, very, very talented footballer. And, of course, maybe, again, you're going to see some people say, oh, well, I wish that he'd stayed in a Barcelona kit forever. But the reality is that's more than likely not going to happen. And this is really tough, right? Because I do have to pick buy, sell, and hold for each. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and buy him. And then sell. The only reason why I'm selling LeBron, the $14,000 price tag, first and foremost, out of all that, right? Because then you could even invest in more players like Mbappe or like Lionel Messi. And I think it's really important to kind of think that way. And also disclaimer, right? I get it. I have to choose one for each slot. But it's weird. It's like, okay, if you opened up a product of 2014 Lionel Messi, right? And if you paid whatever for it and then now it's like worth $4,000. I mean, hey, I'm not going to tell anyone, like, if you can make, like, a decent profit, sell it. Again, I'm just playing the game here, right? So, just full disclaimer, Mitch and I were actually speaking about this the other day with my Fernando Tatis Jr. I got a Tatis Chrome raw for, like, $5, and his card's selling for, like, 80 to 90 bucks Canadian now, so. So anyways, guys, LeBron James, I would go ahead and sell. I feel like he's got the championships. For whatever reason known to man, and this one will always be mind-boggling to me, there's a lot of LeBron James haters out there, and I'm not sure what that is. I feel like if he does happen to bring the LA Lakers a world championship, his card prices will obviously go up. If he passes Michael Jordan, or pardon me, he already has, but if he passes Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the most points of all time, that'll certainly help. Like, LeBron's still got a lot of things that are certainly going to help his card prices, but $14,000, that's really high. I'm sure it's still got room for growth, but in this exercise, boom, we're going to sell him. Again, we're going to buy Lionel Messi, and Mbappe we're going to hold. And honestly, you can make a great case to even flip those, right? You can make a great case.
Would you buy more Mbappes?
But that, again, that's just my plan, right?
So would you sell LeBron and buy more Mbappes then?
Yes. Yeah.
So you would rather hold more Mbappes than more LeBrons right now?
Oof, that's a tough question. That's a really tough question, man. I think, let me put it this way, right? For the price, $14,000 compared to, even if we round it up to 3,000, okay? 3, 6, 9, 12. I can buy 4 Mbappes or 1 LeBron. I would bank on the fact that those 4 Mbappes, when it's all said and done, of course, and with the trend that we're seeing in soccer, will be worth more than that 1 LeBron James card. And I could be wrong on that. I very well likely could be wrong on that. But, you could even go ahead and buy other players. It's not to say that I would have to just buy Mbappe. I want to know what you all would do. So theoretically speaking, guys, if you had to buy, sell, and hold of those 3 cards, being LeBron James, Kylian Mbappe, and Lionel Messi, what would you do? Because again, I struggle with this. It's very difficult, specifically those 3 cards. So that random generator was pretty interesting. Again, if you guys would like to see me do this, or even Mitch do this with more cards, let us know.
I would sell them all and buy Zana.
Oh my goodness. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to throw a big thumbs up. Really helps us out with YouTube algorithm.
Smash the like button!
Smash the like button! Let's go!